What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's been quite a long time since I've done a video on this channel, but I want to get back into it because I think it's a little bit more fun and there's a lot of topics I kind of want to go over and a lot of comparisons that I do want to do. And in today's video, guys, jumping straight into it, is Pokemon Go versus Angry Birds. Now, I'm going to explain before we get into the comparison why I did these two, and it's pretty much because these two are the biggest mobile games that have ever been released. Angry Birds has spawned multiple spin-offs, multiple sequels. Angry Birds 2, it has now the movie and another movie coming, and probably so many more things, advertisements and merchandise. It has caused this franchise to earn so much money. Angry Birds is a multi-million, if not a billion-dollar franchise. It is a lot of money into the Angry Birds. And when it first came out, there was no other game that was as addicting as Angry Birds. When Angry Birds came out, it definitely did change the mobile aspect of people actually wanted to play the video games. People actually wanted to play video games on their phone, and they became way more popular right around the time Angry Birds came out. And so it was just so big. And I remember when Angry Birds came out, personally, I played it for sure. And then when the next one came out, I played that one, and it was so big. I heard everybody playing around it. Now, it's definitely not as big as Pokemon Go, because Pokemon Go is breaking records left and right, and so many people are playing Pokemon Go. But when Angry Birds came out, it was definitely the biggest thing at the time, and it still is pretty big, which is impressive considering the game originally came out many years ago. I think it was like 5-6 years ago. Not 100% sure on that one yet. That one for sure, but it has been out for a long time and has been really, really successful. I really like Angry Birds, though it's kind of dimmed down in popularity when it comes to the games. The movie was really, really funny, and we're gonna have a sequel coming out in a couple years, and I could definitely see like a TV show coming, or maybe even other stuff. I know there's video games, I think, on the consoles coming, but there's definitely a lot for this game. For a mobile game that started off as a free mobile game, it has come a really, really long way. So I want to know what you guys think. So leave in the comments below. What do you guys think about Angry Birds in general? Which one's your favorite of all the Angry Birds games? And let's move on to Pokemon Go. Okay, so Pokemon Go. Now, Pokemon Go has recently come out, and it is huge, blowing up the internet. So many people have been playing this. I heard it is the most downloaded game of all time, if not the most downloaded app of all time. And I see people playing it all the time. At my job, I just see people coming through all the time playing Pokemon Go. It is such a huge thing, honestly. Like, it's way bigger than Angry Birds ever was. Pretty much, it's been bigger than any mobile game in general. Now, Pokemon Go I like more just because it actually gives me a reason to walk outside and get a little bit of exercise and go places, because it's just more fun. And if I ever happen to be outside just to go do chores or errands and get groceries or whatever, I could still be playing Pokemon Go and capturing Pokemon, and it's a lot of fun because you could compare it to some of your friends. I compare it to some of my family members, some of the people I work with, and it's a lot of fun. Sometimes even like when I'm talking to random people that are playing, I see them playing Pokemon Go, and I ask them, like, what team are you on? And they'll be like Team Valor, and I'd be like, oh, that sucks, I'm Team Mystic. So it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely a conversation starter too with random people. But in the gameplay alone, it's definitely a lot of fun. Like, I usually just go to a certain location near 2 Pokestops and a Pokegym and sit there and pretty much just have a lot of fun. I'll eat some food and capture Pokemon. It's definitely a lot of fun. I love this game a lot. My personal favorite, but Angry Birds is definitely a lot of fun too, because in Angry Birds you have all these levels you have to get through, and it's really addicting, really addicting. I would say it's more addicting than Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, you have to get out of your house, you have to walk and stuff, so if you're not motivated to do that, it's kind of hard to play Pokemon Go because you can't really just sit there and play Pokemon Go. Angry Birds, you kind of have the advantage of just sitting there playing it as long as you want without really doing a lot of work of energy and walking around, and especially if it's the middle of the summer and you're walking around outside. So personally, I'm a bigger fan of Pokemon Go. I think it's changed the mobile games in general, and it's going to introduce a lot different types of games in the future. But I want to know what you guys think, so leave in the comments below, which one do you think is better? Do you think Pokemon Go is better, or do you think is Angry Birds a lot better? Your personal opinion, leave in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video. That'd be super appreciated. And if you haven't yet and you're new to the channel, subscribe, because I will be doing a lot of comparison videos in the coming future. Also, if you guys have any suggestions, leave those in the comments below too. And I'll see you guys in my next video. My name is Jacob, signing off.